Good feeling, it's time to show. Fragrance talk, it's time to glow. Not so famous, but I know. Got the sense you want to flow. In the live stream, here we go. Spraying dreams just like a pro. Notes of heaven in the air. Feel the magic everywhere. Not so famous YouTuber. Fragrance world full of wonder. Every scent a perfect day. Let's explore, come and play. Top notes hit me like a breeze. Citrus blast then comes with ease. Heart that's blooming so divine. Spicy floral intertwine. In the comments, drop your face. Fragrance love you all my way.
Could've met famous, but had a blue shiesty. Ran through the spot, smelling good, guess who it might be. Looking at you, girl, like yo, she looking wifey. Said smelling good, I'm talking to this whole nicely. I look in her eyes, I think she tryna bite me. Like, oh, I think she like me. Bass no slow down, like the backstabbers tryna knife me. What up, chat? Yo, I said, what up, chat? Scent of the day, but I ain't even hit the cage yet. PM still ringing, I ain't even hit the stage yet. Spin so dope, he ain't even got a string yet. Solid so dank, man, I ain't even had the rank yet. Oil so dark, but I ain't even got a stain yet. Scent so strong and I ain't even dropped the atomizer yet. Bet if I did, I'd explode. Drop the bottle, reload. Sight to be told. And now I'm cruising down the road with the mask on. Got my music while I blast on. Who is that with the magnum? It's not so famous YouTuber, I can still get a whiff that should last long. Shout out Nosy the kid on Av, what up? Fat boy Mac, let's get it. Joey Canoli, 69 in this bitch, what up? John C, Jared Miller and my boy Joe wrenched up. Keeping the streets clean, haha, let's get it, what up? Gem Selly Tazo, suits on silver. Come to the lot where everyone's a winner. Brian B and Bilbo, y'all that don't rock with me could write a deal, ayo. Colin, Mommy, Mel, get at me. Paul Terrence and Kicks Griffey, the 850 plus subscribers that rock with me. Vincent, I swear your Mikey dance. All y'all I see, you down in the chat, hitting that like button like hitting the lick. So shoot or you might get hit. Spacing with the bullshit, and he don't miss. I let off a full clip. Let's get back to the list. Sean Jason pushing a V. Maybe an M3 spell Supreme. A JD, Gian Hernandez, DWJ. Okay, cause K's a different breed. That's Bumpy, stay spraying. Shout out to the boss, Ross, William, and Taffy. J, that woman don't play. Best name in the game is Dan, not the man. Killing it like the son of Sam, goddamn. Y'all tweaking, can't forget Dame Dollar. All genre bops, chilling with boppers. This flow's a whopper. Well done, how to your way. Stand auction, man. Damn, I see you with my mans, Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease. Full retail, no lease. A son, I'm a beast. Collarbone, got the wolf packs out. And my best friend Leo, rocking the Desert Eagle. Street safe, but not legal. $12 clay and silk. Shout outs to Mary with these flags, they got to be good. Boxing sense from stage having a KO. We got general giggles. Ladies dance to this track. Let me see you wiggle, wiggle, just a little. Scott drunk, dunked up to duo shit. Caliente fire, Telemundo. Laura, I see you watching, and that goes for the whole damn man from his crew. Hit the like and the subscribe. Let me hear you, hootie hoo. Can't forget my man, Bossy and Circle for life. Yeah, let's get it. Not so famous, live stream just started. Because big thoughts gotta be dreams. Let's start this show, set of the daytime or maybe it's night. But if you in my chat, shit, it's gotta be right. Salute.
Welcome to the show, it's time to go live. I'm about to reload, yeah. Frog talk on the low, oh yeah. Not so famous and we about to go, yeah. Hit the bell, let them know, yeah. Thumbs up so they know, yeah. Scent of the day, let the people know, yeah. Let's get it, not so famous, salute. 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 Welcome to the show, it's time to go live. I'm about to reload, yeah, yeah. Fractal on the low, oh yeah, yeah. Not so famous, and we about to go, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit the bell and let them know, yeah, yeah. Thumbs up so they know, yeah, yeah. Scent of the day, let the people know, yeah, yeah. Let's get it not so famous, salute. Let's get it not so famous, salute.
What is going on, guys? How you guys doing today? I am sick. You're probably doing a lot better than I am. My phone's just going off. How's everybody doing today? You drop your sense of the day. I feel like shit, but I'm behind, so I figure, I'll spray something with you guys. I have not sprayed yet. Fresh out the shower type shit. Let's see, we got in the building. We got Joel in the building. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Got Percy in the building. Oh, first of all, Joel is rocking Collage Shiaka Red, which is a beautiful fragrance. I do not have it next to me. Normally I do. Beautiful powdery fragrance, iris. It is really nice. It smells like Reflection Man. Perfect for work. I have 2 bottles. One of my bottles is almost empty. That definitely says something. I keep one of them in the car. Perfect scent. The price is amazing on it as well. We got Percy rocking that Mood On Temptation. So that's the second time he threw out a Mood On. Definitely going to have to check out and see what those are about. Let us know in the chat how you liking that one. We got Barry in the building rocking that Mind Games Veery. I have not smelled that one yet. I got 4 bottles from the house. I do hear good things about that one. Matter of fact, I just heard something good about that one yesterday on Discord. Shout outs. We got Grim G in the building. What's good? You can see Grim G over there at Juan's channel. Fat boy. Yeah, yeah. Shout outs. We got Sven Gali. Always nice to have Sven in the building. Scent of the day is Amawaj Search. Think you guys can hear me okay? I don't hear anything about the audio. Let's see what else we got. We got Boz talking shit. Shout out, Boz. What else we got going on? His scent of the day is Love Triumphs Over War. So shout outs. We got Stan in the building. Let's see. All right, let's get into it. We're going to get into some fragrances. You guys are talking about your scents of the day. If you have not dropped them yet, you can drop them. Just going to go to the first one real quick. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the show, yeah, yeah. It's time to go live. It's that time to reload, yeah, yeah, yeah. Frog talk on the low, so let's go. Not so famous and we about to glow, yeah, yeah. Hit the bell and let them know, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit thumbs up so they know, yeah, yeah. Set of the day, let the chat know, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful packaging on this Quran. This is Tobacco Ski. Shout outs to Sebastian, who keeps talking about this fragrance. Can't stop talking about it. You know how that is with a man with a fragrance collection like that. It's got so many bottles, keeps talking about a particular fragrance. Definitely makes you want to be interested in it as well. This is a tobacco fragrance. Go over the presentation real quick. There it goes on the floor. Told you I'm sick, guys. Cut it. We're done. Just kidding. We're back. This is the packaging right here, or this is the bottle itself. Really classy stuff. I really like it. This thing does not go up or down. It just kind of stays in its place. Look at that dark ass juice. I was thinking I'm gonna have to spray this to get the juice to be like Sebastian's, but this actually comes out looking very similar to what the box would look like. Echo now, not good. All right, hold on. Let's get that fixed. All right, how about now? No more echo? Shout outs. So we're gonna go over this fragrance real quick. Let's go over the notes. Let me know if you guys hear echo. I've been messing around on Joey's channel doing some weird stuff, messing with stuff. So let me know. Just give me that audio check if something goes wrong. Let's pull it up real quick. Let's go to Fragranica Tobacco. Here it is. This is 2021 release. Let me know. Okay, it's good now. Shout outs. All right, so this fragrance is got main accords of warm, spicy. Keep letting me know in the chat because, like I said, I've been messing with some settings. Amber, sweet, cacao, tobacco, vanilla, chocolate, cinnamon, iris. I have no tester strips. Paris 1904. They've been around for a while. Let's get this thing on skin. See what it's like. Let's go to my sprayer real quick so you guys can see what the distribution is like. Not bad at all. Very sweet. Getting that chocolate. All right, make some space. Hopefully we have enough space to spray some decent amount of fragrances today. Very nice opening. This seems like it'd be perfect for a female or a male, so it doesn't lean masculine or feminine. Echo on split screen. I guess this is the split screen. All right, there we go. Boom. See? All right, we should be good now. No more echo. Let me know if that's the case. I didn't really have too much time to set up today, guys. I kind of just threw everything together. Like I said, I'm not feeling good, but it's Wednesday. It's my day off. I wouldn't have been able to go to live for a good amount of time, so wanted to get up there. What's up, Blaine? How you doing, man? Shout out to you. Got Blaine in the building. Let us know what your scent of the day is. Switching from good to not good. Shout out, shout out. Yeah, that's how it is when you mess around with stuff. But now I see what the issue is. I have two on at the same time, so we should be good from here on out. This is a beautiful fragrance. It kind of reminds me of a Xerjoff that I have, which is Via Cavour 1. If you guys have smelled that, kind of has like a chocolatey thing, fruity chocolatey thing going on. This seems like it's going to be closer to the skin type of fragrance. So this isn't going to be something that's going to be projecting beast mode, anything like that. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I see what Sebastian is talking about. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? Boss Bottle Absolute for Blaine. Shout outs. Almost threw that one in the cart. Saw for a really good price on the fragrance by Canada. But it was a 50 ml. I want to get a little bit bigger bottle of it, but it was a really good deal. Almost added that one. Today in the mail, that triple XL came today. Shout out to Joey Canoli, 6'9". I've smelled this before. I have the decan of it, but my bottle came in today. This is really nice. Let's get into the notes. This is a 2021 release. Top note of cinnamon, it's a little spicy. Tobacco, dark chocolate, iris, myrrh, labdanum, some jasmine. Base notes of cacao pod. Oh, wait, we got the echo again. I can see. Okay, it should be fixed now. Benzoin, ambroxan, and olibanum. So, shout outs. You guys are laughing. It is what it is. I'm sick, guys. Doing what I can. But this is really nice. Shout out to the echo. I just don't see this one being something that's going to last a really, really long time. I would say that this is going to be something that's going to be more close to your skin, but it is absolutely beautiful. Something you can rock in the heat for sure if you want to have that kind of profile. I know it's tobacco, and that might not work too well in the heat. But you know, this morning it was kind of cool, and then it warmed up. I went out to In-N-Out to go get some food today, and my back was burning up, but this morning it was super cool. So maybe on a day like today, where you wake up, it's kind of a cooler morning. Start with that. And then while you're at work inside an AC environment, I can definitely see something like that working out. But I like this. The scent profile is amazing. The fact that you have to get so close to it to smell it could definitely work in some situations, but it's not going to be a beast mode type fragrance, but it is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. Look at those notes with the cinnamon, chocolate, tobacco, with the iris, some resins, cacao pod, tonka bean, benzoin, a little bit of ambroxan, olibanum. This is absolutely stunning. If you guys have not tried it, get your hands on it. I think this bottle goes for about $2 something. I've seen it at $3s, but you can find a super deal on this right now. If you go to Fragrance by Canada and go to their Rare Gems, right now it's the lowest I've seen it. This is one that I was waiting for probably for about 4 or 5 months. on that particular website for them to have it back in stock. It's rare that I'll actually put my email in there and say, hey, notify me when it's here. This is one of them that I actually did it with, as well as Dior Homme 2020 when that came out. All right. Let's get into it, see what you guys are talking about, saying what's up. All right. So that's that one. As far as would I recommend you get your nose in this? Hell yeah. Just don't expect a beast mode fragrance from it. But then again, I just opened it up for the first time. I'm in the air conditioner environment right now. It might work well in the heat. But from just my nose right now, I'm not picking up a room filler. So let's get into it again. We're going to go from the same house and talk about the next one. This is Santal Rousseau. So it's going to be the same situation as far as the unboxing experience goes, the sprayer and all that good stuff. I see that there's no echo. Shout outs. All right. I'm not going to spray this one on the screen again. We're just going to get into it, but we will talk about the color. Nice deep color on these guys. Really beautiful bottles, heavy duty. There's nothing cheap about this at all. I believe this is 100 ml. We're going to get into this one. Let's pull it up real quick. All right. Hopefully everybody's feeling a lot better than I am today. Let me know what you think about this time. I know a lot of times I go on a lot earlier. Last week I went on pretty late. This week I'm going on pretty late. Sometimes people are at work. You know how it is. People are busy. I'm just testing it out to see how you guys like the time change. Plus I was sick, man. I was knocked out. All right. Get into it. We got Esteban in the building, rocking that Xerjoff Richwood sample. Fancy. I love that fragrance, man. Classy. Are you going to an event today, or are you just doing the sample thing at home, sniffing on yourself? Shout outs. Beautiful fragrance. Xerjoff Richwood. That tangerine off the top. Really enjoy that, man. Shout out to you and your scent of the day. All right, we got Sense IRL in the building. How you doing, man? I dig the later stream times. Okay, shout outs. All right, we're gonna get into this one real quick. Obviously, this one's got sandalwood in it. Santal Rousseau. As far as main accords go, woody, warm, spicy, lactonic, powdery, aromatic, balsamic, leather, rose. I'm not expecting a beast mode from this one if their tobacco is light like that. But I am expecting something to be beautiful. I'm gonna find a spot for this, get this thing on skin, let that dry down a little bit. I do feel a little bit better. Sorry if ooh, that smells beautiful in the air. Sandalwood is kicking. Okay, this one is stronger than the other one. I don't know if you guys can hear my lozenge in my mouth. I'm gonna bite it right now. Trying to get better. Just kind of woke up and was like, man, I don't feel right. This is actually a lot stronger than what I just sprayed. Creamy sandalwood, kind of sharp. I'm sure that there's something to brighten it up in the opening. But I think this one's probably going to dry down into something that's going to be kind of creamy, soft woods, light woods, sandalwood. Hope you feel better. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for that. I hope I feel better as well. This is beautiful and classy. I'm glad that I have both of these in my collection, actually. Really classy, something that you can have on your shelf. Have you guys tried anything from the house? They've been around for a while, I guess 1904. They've been around for a while. I would say it's one of the classier bottles that I've seen in a while. I do enjoy that presentation, but the scent is really nice on both of those. I don't think this one would be a screamer, but I do like this one. So let's get into the notes of this fragrance real quick. Rose. Rose is so sexy. So you got LMI resins, Turkish rose, pink pepper, a little spicy, geranium, Australian sandalwood, milk, papyrus, cinnamon, cumin. That could go wrong sometimes. Leather, labdanum, and amyris. I'm not getting anything funky out of this fragrance. It smells beautiful. This would definitely be something that you could rock in the fall time to work. I can see you wearing a nice little tan suit or something like that. You know what I mean? It could be unisex if you want to be one of those boss babes or whatever. Sandalwood is just beautiful in itself. Those blonde woods, milky blonde woods, you really can't go wrong with that. I don't see any vanilla in here. I know a lot of times you do the vanilla sandalwood thing. They decided to go the lactonic route. It's not too green or anything like that. It's not too spicy. It's really a creamy sandalwood, kind of a brighter opening. And I'm guessing that's that pink pepper, giving it that fresh spice. Perfectly sweet. Nothing that's going to be too childish or cloying or anything like that. Another beautiful fragrance from the house. We got Nosy Neighbor in the building. Shout out to you, bro. Love it when Nosy comes by, you know, shout outs.
NYC sun's on the block. Timing on his wrist, never froze like a clock. Crept through the curtains, got a whiff of the leaves. Nosy Neighbor sent it up, smelling like a breeze.
Alright. Let's see. Chicken soup, a whole bunch of fluids, and you'll feel better. Either that or I'll be dead, right? Who's gonna get my fragrances when I die? This is really nice, man. You guys should definitely get your nose on these two if you're not looking for a beast mode. You're just looking for a classy fragrance. I'm not gonna say who he is, but we got a man coming with a wedding soon. Something like this would be great for something like that. He's actually gonna be the groom. So I'm not sure if I would choose this for him, but as far as if you're going to a classy event, I could see this at a wedding, a job interview, something like that, a date, something perfect for a date because it's not going to be something that's just going to be overpowering. You're going to want to keep going back to smell this fragrance. Oh, and that tobacco is getting a little bit sweeter. That tobacco is beautiful. I'm actually gonna try these in a hotter climate and see what it does because I would want them to kind of sing. I don't know how this would work as far as making a sample of it or something. Have to talk to Juan about something like that. But having a sample on you, I think this would be one of those that'd be worth it if you just want to get that experience again. If it starts to die down on you, it's that beautiful in the opening. Once again, these aren't reviews. We're just talking about some fragrances and how I feel about them in the opening. What's up? How you doing? Selly, talking about the House of Quran. Beautiful presentation on these. Santal per show and Tabacic Ski. Definitely something to keep an eye on if you're looking for something really nice, light, and classy that you can rock at any time. As far as what I got in the mail today, the Triple XL. I've smelled this before. I'm sick right now. I'm not gonna crack this one yet. I know what it smells like. I kind of want to do first impressions with you guys, but shout out to Joey Cannoli. Let's get into the next fragrance real quick. We're gonna be talking about Spirit of Dubai, a Barrage. It's been getting a lot of hype on this fragrance for a minute. It's been out for a while. I'm late to the party, as you would say. But as far as timing goes, it's springtime. And from what I've seen about this fragrance, as far as the note breakdown goes, really intrigued me for the springtime. I love spring. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. And for a fragrance enthusiast, I think that is a good look. I know when I talk and this stuff is getting smashed, my voice gets jacked up. I do apologize. We're going to get into it real quick, see what this presentation is like. This is actually kind of cool. This is kind of aluminum instead of just being like a plastic type of joint. Oh, that's so beautiful. Check that out. I dig that. Comes in its own little sleeve. Check out that Spirit of Dubai action. Top-notch stuff. Let's show this thing up close. This feels really smooth in the hand. Shout out ladies. You know the procedures. Flossie Carter, you know. Guys are tech guys. So this is the pouch that it comes in. Feels really quality. Definitely interested to get more from the house. If you guys have suggestions, it's got like a suede type of Alcantara thing going on the inside. Got some diamonds on top. Diamonds while you dancing type shit. All right. I do like this presentation a lot. Nice heavy. Nothing about this feels cheap so far. Very classy bottles, which is definitely something that, you know, I'm sure you guys can appreciate. We're gonna get this thing on skin. I hit here. Now I'm gonna try to hit up top right here so we can get a couple more fragrances on today. Get that thing sprayed up. Interesting. It's bright. I haven't put it to my nose yet. It is definitely bright. It is green. It is springtime in the bottle so far. Complex. This thing is pushing. So the other two fragrances that I sprayed, and matter of fact, look at that shine that I got on my arm. Nice oil concentration. So far this thing is singing. Now, is it going to be like an EDT or EDP? I don't know yet. As far as it does feel very bright and kind of zesty. Pause. Shout out to the Diddy trials that are going on. Definitely zesty. This is classy as well. I could see this being rocked to a special occasion if you're gonna be outside. I know that's kind of a tough one if you're going somewhere and you want to dress up fancy, but then you're outdoors. What do you spray? This is pretty complex. It's mature enough to where even though it's bright, there's a lot in the background. There's a lot of greenery, almost like a pine tree type of vibe going to it with that patchouli thing going on. So it's green, it's bright, and it's classy. Almost leaning a little bit modern, but you know, I would say that this is kind of gentlemanly as well at the same time. So we'll see which direction it goes. But let's pull this one up real quick. The bottle price on this one is not bad. Even though it's a Spirit of Dubai, you can find these things for a really decent price. Let's show you guys what I'm looking at. As far as the main accords go, we're looking at woody, aromatic, fresh, spicy, 100%, warm, spicy, citrus, powdery, earthy, patchouli, musk. Okay, so I kind of like that powdery, earthy mix that they got going on, and I'm sure I'm going to find out about that during the dry down. I really do like it when patchouli starts to get kind of powdery when it's dirty, instead of like, you know, real like muddy or anything like that. This is really nice. That citrus opening that I was smelling off the rip is starting to die down, and it's becoming a very green aromatic fragrance. See what you guys are talking about. Quran is classy for sure. Hope everyone is good. You didn't get Spirit of Dubai Bahar yet, Spence? No, I have not. Didi Trial says shout outs. All right. Yeah, this is nice. Let's go break this down into the notes. Kind of got an idea of what this thing. Look at all these damn notes. Got some leather in here too. Some oud. I don't think you're gonna pick up too much oud in this fragrance, but it does have a nice little leathery thing going on. I will say, a lot of times you can't pick up leather when you first spray it. It might take you a while to get to that nuance, but I definitely pick up some leather, as I did on Triple XL. Some people didn't pick up the leather right off the rip. I actually did. So yeah, it's got a little leather thing going on. Nothing too dirty or anything like that, but it you know, pretty classy. So top notes are going to be bergamot, saffron, cardamom, lavender, petitgrain. I love petitgrain. Shout out to Zhirjov Neo. Damask rose. Rose is always beautiful. Pink pepper, pine and cypress. Okay, so that's what I was telling you, kind of like Christmas tree like. So black pepper, pink pepper combo that a lot of people have been messing with to get that spiciness out of it. Some violet. The violet is beautiful in here. It is not a candied violet or anything like that. It's not going to be something that you would think of as like a feminine type of violet. It is just a beautiful accord that kind of gives you that soft buttery thing, that suede thing. Working with that violet makes you feel like you can almost like feel the petal. You guys ever? I have a bunch of flowers in the front and the backyard. Lots of lavender and different things going on. Birds of paradise, and I love scent, so I'm always sniffing on them. Shout outs. Got some cedarwood, some geranium, red rose, jasmine, some thyme. There's that leather, patchouli, musk, oak moss, cypriol oil, amber, the oud that they talk about, some sandalwood, benzoin, woody notes, vanilla. A lot going on. A Rosia style breakdown. This is nice. It's not as fresh as it opened up with. Just know that it's not going to be too youthful now. I feel that oak moss kind of creeping through, kind of classy. It is different than a Hachivat. You're not going to get that sweet type of vibe going for it, and that kind of brightness isn't going to stay around as long. This is going to probably lean 30 and up as far as the profile goes. You can rock whatever the hell you want, whenever you want, but I do like this. All right, let's get into another one that I've been interested in. Let's talk about this one right here. I've been dying to check this one out. This is from the house of Mimo Paris, and this is African Rose. So we're gonna get into this, get this thing cracked open. You guys can hear it. I'll be quiet so it's not gargling. Cool little packaging right here. We're gonna get this thing cracked open. I should have brought a knife. I remember they use some pretty good adhesive for their stickers. That's pretty cool. Little map thing going on. The journey is the destination, is what it says. We shall see. You guys are rose lovers? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat if you enjoy a nice rose fragrance. I know I do. Standard packaging here as far as Mimo goes, if you guys have had Mimos before. Colorway is a little different. This one is all gold instead of gold and black. Nice little M on top. So we're gonna get this thing on skin. Let's see what we got going. Down here we got space. Oh, let's get you guys a taste of what the sprayer's like. Rose right off the rip. This is fucking beautiful. This is nice. Hell yeah. Sweet. Rose. This is strong. And I'm a little sick right now. I don't want to die on here. I'm going to let this one settle for a while. As far as projection goes, it's doing its thing. 100%. And what I'm smelling is really beautiful in the air. That is a Rose Absolute for sure, 100%. Done really well. There's nothing synthetic feeling about that rose. That is authentic, oiled, smashed up rose right there. That is beautiful. It's got some spiciness to it. The spice is gonna, it's not gonna, I don't feel like a black pepper type of vibe from it. Spice seems more like something kind of warmer. Don't know what that is yet. Maybe some clove. Clove might be able to kind of replicate that. Some cardamom. Really, really beautiful. Shout outs. Let's go pull this one up real quick. Oh, that's nice. It might be cumin. Let's pull this one up. African Rose. Emo. All right, let's get you guys so you can see what I'm seeing. Boom. What you guys are talking about in the chat. What's up, Montrese? How you doing? Welcome. What is your scent of the day? Have I smelled Paris Winter Palace? I was just talking about that one 2 weeks ago. I haven't got my nose on it, but I was recommended that one to be my next fragrance. So that's for sure going to be on the list. We got Mr. Gumbo in the building. Shout out to you. And William Rodriguez, African leather, African rose, African leather, in my opinion. Shout outs. All right, let's get into the main accords of this fragrance. We got warm, spicy, definitely warm, spicy, rose, fresh, spicy. It is fresh. Leather, aromatic, woody, oud, earthy, animalic, patchouli. Getting a little bit of a powdery vibe, which works really well with rose if it's done right. Because of the spices that are in here, the warm nature of it, it just rose and powder, usually that kind of smells cheap. I can't see you really mixing anything with whatever rose they used for this fragrance. I can't see you mixing it with anything and having it smell cheap. But I know sometimes that powdery rose can come off as cheap. But if you have a lot of wood and the wood is powdery as well with that rose and that fresh spicy, some leather, it works beautifully. I was just checking out some stuff, doing some samples from Celine. If you guys have ever checked out their fragrances, they got a couple rose, woody, powdery type of fragrance that worked really well on my skin. Perfect for this time of the year. This is nice. I would say that you wouldn't have to wear this one in a special occasion. This could be something that you can rock whenever you feel like smelling kind of rosy. This is definitely going to be something that I would consider to be unisex because of the rose is so prominent. Rose Absolute, there's no getting away from it. The rose is there, but that warm spicy is definitely there as well. All right, let's get into it. Smells kind of clean, kind of powdery. Let's get into it. Saffron. It's a little spicy with that cardamom bergamot combo. The rose is the first thing that I smelled off the rip, and it hit. I didn't have to wait for that thing to come to me. It was there. Pause. Cumin, geranium, leather, oud, patchouli, vetiver, musk. That tells you that for sure this thing is going to dry down to a super sexy man type of scent. I'm glad that I have it. I can't wait to get that tested out. So that is another one that we knocked out. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. Let's get into another fragrance, guys. I am done with this hand, I believe. No more space. Everything smells beautiful. This is that Santal Pruchot. Tobacco Ski has the perfect amount of sweetness. This is sexy. Sweet chocolate, tobacco, beautiful. You do have to get close to it in order for you to... That's shit. Get your nose on the fragrance, guys. If they ever made a X-rated of something like that, I'm buying that the second that it's on the shelf. But I'm glad I have it, because if it's a day where it's going to be 65, 70, spray the hell out of that thing. Smell amazing. I just don't think it's going to last too long. And then I can still see the shine on that Abrage, which is smelling, it's getting sweeter now. Sweet green, not on the Hashivat level, very classy. This thing's going to go through some changes, I can tell. This is a complex fragrance, a Barrage from Spirit of Dubai. And then we got, last but not least, the African Rose, which is beautiful. I can't complain about anything here. I can only tell you things that I might foresee about them, where if you're thinking like, you know, those two Qurans are going to be a beast, they're not, but they smell amazing. And the Santal Pruchot is a beautiful sandalwood. Still got a bit of brightness going on to it. We're going to go to the next house. Let's pull it up. Since I got another hand left, we'll keep it pushing. What up, Kicks? How you doing, man? Make sure you guys check out this replay. If you guys are interested in, we're talking about some great fragrances. I'll do a breakdown at the end of what we got our nose on today, and we'll go over that. You know what? If Selly's still in the building, I'm actually going to start off with a different fragrance, because I know Selly has this one. So let's do this one real quick. This is Starlight from Xerjoff. Heard great things about this fragrance. Shout out to Joe Anthony. He went to the event years back. I love cardamom. This one's supposed to be the cardamom bomb, so we shall see. You guys already know that I love Xerjoff. I'm gonna keep it quiet because I'm unboxing. Like that shit. All right. Standard affair here. Nothing crazy off the rip, but as far as their packaging goes and their presentation, you don't get much better than Xerjoff. Very classy stuff. You guys have not checked out the house, definitely a house to get into. One of my favorite houses indeed. Standard affair. Boom. And the bottle itself. This one does have a plaque on it. It says, "It's just a little star that falls from the sky. Made in Italy." Shout outs. All of the newer stuff that you're getting from Xerjoff that I've noticed has the sticker on it. It's kind of weird, but I guess it's an NFC tag. So it's good if you guys want to check to make sure that you have authentic product, but who knows, they might be faking that. I always pick up from a reputable place. Beautiful bottle, little gold on the bottom, similar to Alexandria Anniversary Edition. Let's get this thing on skin. We're gonna go this side, show you what the sprayer is like, of course. Thing hit me in my eye, man. Oh, that is a beautiful opening. I think Sully was talking about this one and he said something about like an older type of vibe. That opening is beautiful. I'm not getting that off the rip. Getting something that you could definitely wear as a younger lad. Shout outs. I'm sure that it dries down different though. Okay. Almost like a cookie now. It got a lot spicier. Almost like a lemon cookie, because I'm getting lemon and I'm getting cookie, but I'm getting spice. So a spice lemon cookie, which typically I wouldn't really enjoy too much. The spicy cookies aren't really my thing. As far as scent wise goes, really nice. Not gingerbread cookie. Ooh, this thing has some magic to it. That's why I love Xerjoff. There's something about it. Airy, bright, spicy, fucking beautiful. What's up, Louis M? How you doing, bro? Just picked up Alexandria 2, loving it. Hell yeah, straight fire for sure. You really can't go wrong with that. Alexandria 2 and Alexandria 2 Anniversary Edition is gonna take it into the more oody, funky, beautiful territory. Alexandria 2 Anniversary, both hitters. I would say Alexandria 2 is going to be more mass appealing for sure. The rosewood, little bit of rose in it, some woods, beautiful fragrance, classy. This is nice. I love that spice. I kind of pick up some ginger. Let's pull this one up. Let's get this one up here so I can check this note breakdown out. I told you what I'm getting from it. We'll see what Starlight, Star Bright, first star I see tonight. Cinnamon. Okay. So we got a warm, spicy cinnamon, aromatic almond. That might have given me that kind of cookie vibe. Amber, you know, warm, spicy amber. They got to go together, right? See what the actual breakdown of this fragrance is. This thing came out in 2019. Let's go. Cardamom, bergamot. So that's the brightness I was talking about. Cinnamon, almond, clove. There it is. Giving me that kind of cookie, that lemon cookie type of vibe. But it's sweet. It's almost like a powdered sugar, spicy lemon cookie is what I'm picking up off the rip. And like I said, guys, we sprayed this thing on for like 3 or 4 minutes. So this is just what I'm getting from the opening. Who knows what this fragrance is going to morph into, but they're telling you kind of cinnamon, spicy, clove, almond, amber, cedar. I kind of know how Xerjoff does their notes. This is beautiful. This is a hitter. Shout outs. You'd have to be in the mood to rock something like this. And I'm sorry, I'm sick, guys. I might sound like shit, but I smell amazing. This is beautiful. I just sprayed that Casamarati joint. And I really enjoyed that one. That one kind of smelled like a cookie, but if I were to choose between the two, and I have not worn either of them out and about, just the one spray, just to see what the opening's like. I like the opening on this one better. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Can't miss. So far, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 certified bangers, 100%. Let's get another one in. Cross our fingers that we got a good one. We are going to go to the house of Odysseia and check out one of their fragrances. Oh, was I not showing you guys the whole time? My bad, guys. My bad. There it is right there. Let's see. Let's take a little break a little bit. We got Selly, we got Mel in the building. You get vanilla in the dry down. Selly, this thing is hitting, man. That vanilla in the dry down would be very beautiful as well, because I can see that thing calming down some of the cardamom spice. This got to be underrated. I know you had this in your top 5. I think you had it in your top 5. You had some hitters up there. Some of the stuff that I for sure agree with. That Pico Viadama, that Richwood. Starlight was up there. I know it was up there. Apollina, which I sprayed for the first time with you on live. Beautiful fragrance. I think that one was up there. Beautiful house, man. You guys got any questions on some Xerjoffs? Me and Selly can definitely point you in the right direction. I'm looking forward to getting some more bottles in hand. It is springtime, so you know Renaissance will be getting worn. Neo will be getting worn for sure, and a lot of other hitters from the house that have that nice, beautiful Xerjoff thing going on. But beautiful, fucking beautiful on that one. Let's get into it. Let's go to the next fragrance. Mel, what you rocking today? Saying what's up to everybody. See if I missed anything. Yeah, top 5. Spence doing some amazing hauls, man. Yeah, it's that time, Selly. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving out bottles to people and you know, family members and things like that, and I'm just going like, you know, doing the damn thing. So we're gonna get into the next one real quick. You know, I took a little vacation from this. I was, you know, 2 months. I wasn't really on YouTube. You know, I'd be in the chat and stuff, messing around with Joey and all that stuff. Still spraying every single day, but just wasn't really, you know, on YouTube. Kind of got to mix it with life type of situation. All right, we're going to do some cellophane unwrapping. This is called Defender. This is, I think the bottle goes for $6.95. And I think you can find this one for about the high 300 range, like 400 or so. We'll see if it's worth it for me. We're hearing that unboxing. I'm going to be quiet. Presentation on these things are really nice. I think it's kind of interesting how they do the unboxing experience on these. You know, and I had issues last time trying to get this damn thing open when I spun it. Got to spin it to unlock it. Let's see if I can get this thing open this time. First time's a charm. Beautiful gold bottle this time. All right, let's get this thing out. Odyssey has got some pretty classy presentations. Give you up close. The one thing I find a little interesting about these is how easy they are to scratch. When you ever see them, they look kind of scratched. But I guess that's something that they kind of take pride in, because if you've seen their bottles, it almost gives you like an old school rustic vibe, like if somebody was kind of chiseling them out. So it's kind of cool. They just look like shit after a while with the scratching or whatever, but I guess that's part of the charm. We're gonna check out the sprayer real quick. thing up in the air. Beautiful, sweet, spicy, red, boozy. Fucking love that Starlight, man. Starlight, star bright. First star I see tonight. Let's get this thing on skin. Beautiful in the air, kind of airy. Let this thing cook for a little bit. I'm sick, but luckily I can smell all these beautiful fragrances that we've been spraying 100%. I made sure that I blew my nose and took as much medicine as I possibly could. Try to rest up today because I really wanted to get my nose on a lot of this stuff. Get it out of the damn box. You know what I mean? You got stuff in boxes that you haven't sprayed yet. Get it out of the box and spray it up, man. That's what it's about. So I'm glad that I was able to do this live with you guys. Shout out to you guys. I know this live is a lot different than some lives that you go to, some of the bigger channels. What's up, Gian? How you doing, bro? Happy you love it, Spence. Yeah, for sure. 100%, man. Always good when you got a hitter. I'm looking at nothing but hitters on the table right now. Boom. Very nice. I can't complain. Ooh, that's nice. That's different as well. It's got almost like an almondy thing that I'm picking up, but red berries, almond, some booze, but not too much booze. That's one thing I was kind of worried about when I picked up that what did I pick up? That Bodacious, a beautiful fragrance, and everybody's talking about booze, booze, booze. We're gonna get into another boozy fragrance after this, but if it's too boozy, sometimes booze and alcohol that kind of mixes together and it just smells cheap. If it's booze, you get that alcohol type of vibe from it. But when it's warm alcohol, cognac, this has got to be cognac or rum with some red berries. I'm picking up almonds. Sweet. There's definitely a sweet vibe coming from this. Something kind of like what's that fragrance? The sangria, that type of sweetness I'm getting from the opening on this fragrance, that red sweet opening. Very nice. Have a good night, Esteban. Shout out to Esteban. All right, let's get into this one. Let's pull this one up on screen. This definitely has more notes than what I'm going over in my head right now, but let's see what they this is Defender. This is a newer one as well. I think this is 2025 or 2024. I believe it's 2024. This is a 2024 release. Get into the notes. Honey. So that's where that sweetness is coming from. And I'm glad that they did that, because that honey and the red fruits, I think, goes really well with the cognac. Licorice, I'm usually not a fan of like black licorice or whatever, but gives it a nice little vibe to it with the ginger, the grapefruit. Middle notes are going to be myrrh, hay, orange blossom, night blooming jasmine, whatever the hell that means. Jasmine at nighttime. Base notes: tonka bean, pearl blossom, musk, amber, red amber to be specific, leather, benzoin, labdanum. This is so nice as well. This would be a good layering combo. I know Selly messes around with layer combos every now and then. By themselves, beautiful. So far, I'm leaning towards that Xerjoff as far as just what I'm liking off of the rip. Price point's a lot better on it as well. But I'm glad I have both. I'm not saying that they're the same fragrance. I'm just talking about from the first 3 minutes that I'm, kind of spraying them on. This is nice though. Like the things that I love about this fragrance is how almost bright it is with the red fruits. The red fruits, I think, changed the whole game up with the cognac. I know Bodacious did the cherry and cognac thing. The red fruits are really, really beautiful in this fragrance. I like this more than I like Bodacious on my first spraying wearing experience. And I love Bodacious. Most of the stuff we're talking about, I mean, anything we've been talking about lately, it's going to be a go. You should pick it up. You should get your nose on it, whatever the case might be. If I say it's good, it's good. but there's nuances to everything, and it could be my mood right now. I like them both. I'm glad that I have them. Those are two amazing pickups. We're gonna go over another one real quick, and then we'll talk about what we talked about today. I'll do the whole smell thing, and we'll get the kind of mid of the fragrance, because we can't stay on too long because I only have so much skin. We're gonna go over another one real quick. So we're actually in the same menu. Oh, and I wasn't showing you guys again. My bad, guys. Boom. Just in case, for the visual people out there who like to see something visual. What's up, Scott? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. We were currently talking about Bodicea. This is Defender. Going over the notes. Beautiful red fruit, boozy, sweet opening. Really digging it. It's changing up a little bit, as I would expect it to. We talked about Starlight, beautiful fragrance. Mimo Paris African Rose, Chef's Kiss. Spirit of Barrage. Spiciness is kind of coming out, that sweet. This is killer fragrance right there. Tobacco Whiskey. Light in the ass. Beautiful fragrance though. Just really light. Like I said, I would really be looking forward to if they made an extrait of that, or if it's going to be a warmer day. I want to see what that does, because I really like that profile. And Santal per show. That's Karan. We're going to get into the next one. Let's pop into it. Let's go to a different menu real quick. Change it up a little bit. Kix Griffey approved. Shout outs. What up, Kix? We're going to be talking about plum and cognac. Sorry, I'm dying. I'm sick. You guys will not get sick over the screen, I promise you. We're going to get into this real quick. Let's go back so you guys can check out the unboxing. Center Woods, super dark. And then, oh well. Decent packaging. I wouldn't say that this is fancy or anything like that, but it does have kind of like a wood thing going for the front, which is kind of cool. That is not real wood, but shout outs for the idea of it. Make some nice bottles for sure. As far as presentation goes, looks like a heart. You can pick what color you want as well. Kind of cool. Plum and cognac. I was just watching a Scott Aromatical video, and I seen a fragrance in the background, and it was from Center Woods. I don't know if it was this one, but you know, I'm guessing it might be, since he has a channel and everybody talks about this one. Let me know if that's the case, Scott, if you've tried this one. Nice heavy bottle. Looks like a heart, a OG type of heart, type of vibe to it, but like a tree stem. Pretty cool. You can pick your colors in white, brown. You can pick your cap. I went with the OG, whatever it came with type situation. I didn't go fancy with it. I don't like when the caps have that little spin thing on them, especially if it's not a spin situation. But I'm sure it does better with the grip. Shit's on there, so let's get this thing up in the air. I believe these are 70s or 75s. That's beautiful opening. Plum bomb for sure. Let's get this thing on skin. And this will be the last fragrance we spray today, and get you guys back to whatever the hell you guys are doing. Shout out to the people that are watching later on. People that are watching right now, don't forget to hit that like button. You know, all these bottles are purchased by me. I don't have any subscriptions. You don't see no affiliate codes, none of that shit. And this is just a place we can talk about fragrances. And I appreciate you guys, because I go to other people's streams, and the bigger names, they got people like, oh, what's the best clone of this? What's the best clone of this? And they'll spam the chat. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Everybody in the chat over here, you know, you guys are frag enthusiasts. And if you guys are new and you don't really know about fragrances, we just ask that when you come in, if you come into a live, that you're respectful, and we'll definitely help you out and steer you in the right direction. A lot of knowledgeable people in the chat, a lot of people who have their own channels. We got Esteban, Selly, Kix Griffey, Scott in the building, all talking right now in the chat. Awesome people. Check out their channels. Ooh, that's a little different. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about that right now. That plum and cognac. Let's get some more. Let's get some more on skin. When I first sprayed it, it smelled kind of sweet. And now I just smelled it. I got kind of like a rubbery type of vibe from it, which is kind of interesting. My nose on a lot of stuff right now, so we're gonna pull this one up real quick. This is plum and cognac. Plum and cognac. Show you guys what I'm looking at. Boom. See, my pop has the maple. Okay, the maple one. Yeah, I heard about that one. That was one that was recommended to me, and I was checking out another one today. But that maple and oud, maple and oak, one of those two or whatever. I heard that one was really, really nice. Okay, there's something in here that's a little different. I'm assuming it's the barrel now. It threw me off a little bit. I'm starting to get where they're going. The plum is not crazy sweet. It's not candied, but it's there. It's a fresh plum, like a dark plum, the best kind when you buy them. When you take a bite of them and it's kind of dark inside. But the wood barrel threw me off a little bit because I was picking up almost like a rubbery vibe. Now I can pick it up as actual like barrel of wood, something that's been steeped, sitting in there for a while. I get it. It's done in a different way than some people do that kind of combo. Like sangria, I believe they used clove to kind of give that kind of vibe to it. This thing, I guess, has been actually sitting in the barrel, so it's more authentic, which threw me off a bit because it's not something I would expect off of a fragrance, which is nice. So as far as like interesting vibes go, this is for sure there. The boozy factor of this, I wouldn't say it's crazy high either. It's not super boozy, and I like that they did that. This was another one that kind of made me think like, do I really want to smell like straight booze and plum? And if the booze is too high with a little bit of the fruity plum, like I don't know if I want to smell like that. This is different. This is interesting. I do like it. I'm not gonna say that it's my favorite thing that I smell today, but I wonder how it does as time goes on. And that's the thing. You know, I'm only talking about openings, and I would buy all these again. There's none of them that I'd be like, oh, I don't know about that one. I should have. Nah, you know, not at all. Not even close. I'll make sure that whatever I buy is a damn hitter. And chances are, even if I don't like it, there's so many people that like it that my wearing experience might be an interesting enough one to where it's like, okay, well, I didn't like the opening, but and I haven't sprayed this one yet, but I'm gonna wait on this one. This is Sarah. It's like a $900 fragrance, but you can find it for like $420 something. I'm gonna wait on this one because I got another one coming, another one from the house, getting into Fragrance du Bois. Fancy shit. This is nice though. It's cool. It's different. You would have to class yourself up to wear something like that, and you would be able to pull it off, and it would heighten your swag at that point. If people still say swag anymore, it's got a cool vibe to it, but it's different. But definitely not my favorite from what I've sprayed today. But interesting enough that if I wanted to smell that type of vibe, I would definitely grab for that one. It almost has like a caveman type of thing going on to it with that wood. It doesn't feel that modern, even though it's so different that it has to be modern, if that makes sense. That sweetness is starting to come out a little bit, which I definitely enjoy. The woody sweetness. Very interesting, and I definitely want to check out some more from the house. There's an apricot joint that they have that I'm interested in, and I think forgot who was rocking it in the chat. Might have been Mr. Gumbo. One of you guys were rocking that apricot joint. Might have been Dutch. Shout out to Dutch. Damn, you grabbed some gems. I need that money, Spence. All right, let's see. Yeah, the maple one that we talked about. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can't go wrong. I will say one thing: the fragrance that let me down the most, because it smells so freaking beautiful, is Tobacco Ski. A gorgeous fragrance, chocolate, tobacco, freaking gem. Nice purple juice. I see why Sebastian talks about this fragrance so much. And I'm gonna try that on a warmer day, and I'm gonna spray I'm a Conan it. Shout out to Suits. I'm gonna rock that one like it should be rocked, which to me, I think you should overspray Tobacco Tea to smell amazing. But then again, for that profile on a date, you only need, you know, a couple hours for the car ride and you know, the dinner that you're going to or whatever, and a couple hours for the hotel room. Shout outs. Beautiful fragrance. We'll see how it goes. You know how it is sometimes when you spray a fragrance for the first time, and it takes a while for it to kind of settle in and become its own, and you know, macerate, last a little bit longer as time goes on. Some things get deeper or whatever. Pause. Yeah, it's great to see you guys. We are going to shut it down. One of the cool things was that a barrage kind of sleeve that it came in. Interested to get some more. Oops, I'm over here with it. Interested to get some more of these from Spirit of Dubai. Really classy stuff. I like that. Interested to get some more Quran stuff because I really do like their profiles. When you spray them, they are absolutely killers. A barrage. We're gonna go one by one now of what we sprayed. Santal Per Show is amazing. It's still here. It's still kicking. Beautiful fragrance. Tobacco Ski is so light, but it's beautiful, but it's light. I would say that would be a letdown for me. But then again, like I said, in certain instances, you don't want to beast mode because you're going on a date. Chick's ready to go. She's ready to leave. Spray up. Smell amazing. Not offend anybody. Super sexy. But light in the ass. That Abrage is a killer. I think everybody should get their nose on Abrage if you just want to be kind of classy with it. Price point is really nice on it. Presentation, everything fire. African Rose from Mimo. A beautiful take on Rose and Spice. Rose Absolute, which is absolutely beautiful. Shout out to Mimo on that one. That one is a hitter. That one is not going anywhere. I'm glad that I got that one. Amazing fragrance. Starlight from Xerjoff. A can't miss fragrance. Get this in your collection for sure. Beautiful. Sully's talking about it's gonna have some more vanilla, and it's still shining. Beautiful fragrance. And then we have Defender, the 2024 joint from Bodicea, the Victorious. Interested in checking a couple more out from the house, for sure. It's a cool fragrance. I like it. It's more dry than like, let's say the Xerjoff, the Starlight. It's more dry, but it's dry. Red berries, some cognac. Sweetness is done, you know, on the lighter end. Classy fragrance. Glad I have it in my collection. Take that one out, dress up, you know, wedding appropriate. And then we have Plum and Cognac, which was the last one that I sprayed. Opening was iffy. Now it's doing its thing. I'm getting a sweetness from this fragrance. I don't know if we pulled up the notes on this one. Let's pull up the notes real quick. We did not pull up the notes. My bad, guys. Plum, rum, cinnamon, pear blossom, vanilla, labdanum, immortelle. Beautiful dry type of vibe with the Haitian vetiver. Beautiful vibes, classy. Gucci parfum. Got that vetiver that makes it so beautiful. Osmanthus Haitian vetiver is really nice. Interesting. And beautiful at the same time. Intriguing. If I walk past somebody like that, I can see a woman walking past me. It smells different, you know. If you're into different, that's what's making me want to check out the house. The apricot joint for sure. Apricot is a beautiful fragrance, right? Just the note of apricot. Shout outs. I got Bodicea taste, but a Nautica budget. Nautica budget, $12. Now you don't. You rock some. Every time that you do a scent of the day, it's not Nautica Voyage. You got some nice things, man. Shut up, Blake. I'm sure that there's. I'm trying to think of a house that would be kind of cool for you to check out that does some decent stuff for the price point. If you could always go the clone route, you know, pick up some clones to get you in the ballpark. A lot of houses doing some pretty decent work on the clones. Not what I'm into right now, but I did pick up a couple clones this week actually. The Art of the Universe, trash. I didn't like it. I try to rock it. $12 is wild. Let's see what we got going on. $12 is wild. Yeah, shout outs. I couldn't see what you said, but I saw $12 and I assumed it was gonna say is wild for sure. Serica Baker, John C, late to the party. Shout out, man. Sarah Baker. What is that? At lean. Let's go pull that one up real quick. Sarah Baker. Oops, where am I at? Typing in the wrong spot. Oops, I'm spelling it wrong. How'd you spell it? Sarah Baker. Here we go. Let's see what this one's about. This is what John C is rocking. Shout out to John C. It's put me onto some cool fragrances. Really enjoyed that spring joint that you recommended to me that last time. I sprayed it on somebody else today to see what they thought about it, and they enjoyed it as well. Marine woody mineral and marine kind of go together, don't they? That kind of rock, that dry rock type of feeling from. I think that's the best part about a marine fragrance is when you get that mineral type of vibe from it. Citrus always works with the marine accord. You got some amber, animalic, aquatic, iris, green, really nice, aromatic. This seems like it'd be kind of cool. That bottle looks like it might be small as shit. I don't know what size bottles they come in. This one was launched in 2018. Let's get into these notes. Seaweed, mineral notes, yuzu. Shout out to what I used to rock in high school. That Issey Miyake joint, yuzu bomb, Lodisi. We got ambergris, driftwood, seashells. Orris is interesting to add Orris into that aquatic vibe. Lily of the Valley and cedar. Very interesting. Let's go pull up. I might have to save this one. And first of all, if you're rocking it and you have a sample of it and it's shit, and I'm over here pulling it up, getting happy about it, let me know. Say, don't even look it up, Spence. This is trash. But if it's nice and you have a bottle, you stamp it, let me know that as well. 175 on Lucky Scent. Let's see what size this is, which is what I'm interested in. We're looking at a 50 ml. Okay. Very interesting. Let us know, John C. Before we head out of here. You know, I'm sick. I'm trying to get a little better. I think it was Sally that was telling me about Remember Me from Javoy. Yeah, it was. It was. Remember Me, Fire at Will. Those are two ones that Sally has been talking about for sure. 21 Conduit. Need to get my nose on that, Sally. I know I already have stuff that's in that profile, but I heard it was done really nice. I think you said it was better than Burlington 1819. So that's always a win. I want to see what that's like. What made Art of the Universe so bad? It smelled cheap as hell, man. It smelled cheap, synthetic. There was nothing. I don't know if there's anything redeemable about that fragrance. I almost died when I was spraying it. It did get better as time goes on. It feels a little better, but it feels cheap. It feels almost feminine in a way that's like sickly sweet. It smells like something that you would get at Bath and Body Works. Shout out to Lattafa. Shout out to that line that they do, because they did what's that shit called? The plum one. Vintage Radio. That's a beautiful fragrance. Same line, same price. I didn't like that, man. I didn't like it at all. You could spray it, Selly. Let me know what you think, because I guess it's a Blue Talisman clone and you have Blue Talisman. I want you to get your nose on it. It might just be me. Maybe that's just not my thing. And it's cheap enough that you can get your nose on it, Selly. You know, if you want me to send you a bottle, I'll send you the bottle. No, if you want me to send you a decan, let me know, whatever. But I'm sure you can get it for like $5 or $6. I don't like it. It's something wrong about that fragrance. It's almost like I'm getting like a cantaloupe type of vibe from it. Like, you know how cantaloupe is like sickening sweet, and then you took the cantaloupe and you made juice out of a cantaloupe. That's fine, right? Cantaloupe is cool. It's kind of watery, but then you turn it into like a high concentrate. Ugh. Try it out, Selly. I'm sure that Ex Nihilo joint did a lot better job on that than what I'm smelling at. And it might be I have a bad bottle. It's a legit authentic bottle, but it might be a bad bottle, because sometimes that happens, man. I have one bad bottle, Goldfield Banks, that ginger one. I bought the 100 ml. It's shit. It's nothing but alcohol. It's horrible. But I know that my bottle was bad because I know how people talk about it and what they're saying about it, and I know what I'm smelling from it and people around me. And I'm sad, man. I forgot what that ginger one is called that they make. But the bottle's sitting over there. Shit. But I know it's good. And I just don't feel like buying another bottle because the brand gave me a bad one. And I've had it for so long that I didn't crack the bottle on it, that I can't return it. It's one of those things. I love Talisman. And I'm sure you do, and I'm sure I would probably like it as well. But that Art of the Universe, no, not for me. Not even close. The FOMO, the T one, I bought 3 bottles. That's a clone. A Gucci Pour Homme 2, and I did a side-by-side. It's not a 1-to-1, but it's good enough to where when I spray it, it gives me the vibes that I'm rocking Gucci Pour Homme 2 enough to where I can get away with it. The longevity's not even as long, but then again, that bottle's probably like 4 or 5 years old, maybe longer, the bottle I have, you know, because I purchased 5 bottles in my lifetime. I love that fragrance, and FOMO did a decent job of it this time. FOMO did a good job on that Elysium clone that they did, a Fraghead Asylum. They didn't do so great on the Dior Homme 2020 version, only because it had that Play-Doh thing going on, but it was still close. And then they did Grand Soir that wasn't that good, but decent. Shout outs. You have to let it macerate. Shout outs. Let me let it macerate real quick. Sorry, guys. I was macerating. Anyways, guys, I'm sick. Thanks for the laugh on that one. Shout out to John C. I'm going to be in the clouds and shit. So I will catch you guys next time. Selly, hit me up, man. We need to go live.
Thanks for coming to the show, yeah. I had fun, but it's that time to go, yeah. See ya when I see ya. It's been real, it's time to leave ya. Hit that like up on the way out. Shit was nice, it's time to break out. Time to relax, it's time to lay out. But before the song plays out, don't let the door hit you on the way now. More frat content is bound to break out, and I'll be here to talk it out. Yeah. Peace chat, not so famous. Live stream is over for now, but never done. Shout out to the real ones, the day ones, and the subs. Goodbye and good night. yeah. Peace chat, not so famous. Live stream is over for now, but never done. Shout out to the real ones, the day ones, and the subs. Goodbye and good night.